name is Hugues Ricour. I'm a senior producer for Ubisoft Singapore.
So talk a little about the history of Singapore when it comes to Ubisoft's game studio there and how it's grown.
So the studio is 4.5 years old. It started with a TMNT title for Xbox Live, and then very quickly we got engaged with the Assassin's Creed IP and started to build linear gameplay sequences. Those are some sort of Uncharted moments or Prince of Persia moments inside that open world of Assassin's Creed. We're also working on Ghost Recon Online, a free-to-play shooter that is very, very promising.
How big a studio is it now?
It's over 250 people now.
What are kind of the specialties when it comes to the developers that are based there in Singapore?
It started with art. We have a very, very good art community, very detail focus. Their standards are very, very good. And then step by step, we do more and more gameplay, more engineering, and of course Ghost Recon is exploring an online service, so we're growing an online team. And so far so good. We've had some good successes, and of course our key moment for us was the naval battles that we worked on for Assassin's Creed 3, and that was what we call a gameplay breakthrough. So an innovation inside the brand, and that today is going to be expanded with Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
How did the naval warfare come about in your studio?
So Alexander Hutchinson wanted to revisit that historical period of the American Revolution, and a big chunk of the stakes, political and economical stakes, were taking at sea with all the trade and everything coming from the old continent. So there was, since the very early stage, the concept phase, there was this idea to explore naval combat and ships, and how could that play a role in the story arc and in the fantasy. So we started prototyping, and we had some good results at each stage of the production, and it made it got expanded, it really had its own little story inside the game, and the fantasy was really well received, so we're very happy with what came out of it.
How did you guys collaborate with the other Ubisoft studios on that project?
So the collaboration is a daily thing. It's a routine. It's a process we have in place. We work with the same code and the same engine and same assets. We talk daily. We have common processes, common dates in our milestones and development plans. Now, what worked really well is that the creative direction and the production in Montreal gave us that very accurate mandate, trying to come up with the best-looking ocean on console, coming up with a new breakthrough and a new gameplay with naval battles. And that gave us a frame. And then they gave us a lot of autonomy to deliver on these two promises. And we had regular checkups, a feedback loop, and that freedom, but also that tight relationship made us stronger. The team in Montreal were very, very ambitious about Assassin's Creed 3. They created an amazing buzz around the game, and that really helped to motivate the troops in Singapore. And we really felt like we were one team trying to achieve the common goal.
How do you feel the technology you guys developed for those naval sequences led into the technology that's being used on the new Assassin's Creed 4?
The way we designed it and engineered it was so that it's scalable. And so it's a continuity. It's not a revamp, and we didn't restart from scratch for Black Flag. It's actually a continuity, and I think it's part of the root of how we came up with Black Flag and that new setting.
What were the challenges going back to introducing this to Assassin's Creed 3 of dealing with the ocean and physics and all the things that water adds to the equation?
So absolutely, part of the gameplay was to play with the physics of the ocean. It's also with the weather, with tons of new things, and the physics as well of the cannon shots. So we're expanding this. The limitations, I think, were around memory budgets, of course performance, because trying to build a beautiful ocean is conflicting with adding more gameplay, adding beautiful ships and details in these ships, and being able to climb on these ships, being able to have what we call life on board, which is that crew that's animated and moves around you to get that feeling that things are happening and that it's a real battle, because there were a lot of people on these ships. So everybody is fighting for more processor power and memory. And at the end, it's a nice exercise. It's a teamwork to try to come up with the best solutions. And the philosophy at Ubisoft is really to put gameplay first and the user experience first. So we get to play with the game, and that really is the defining factor, is the fun that you receive while you're playing and that immersion.